Wisconsin inmates hungry for knowledge will now have better access to get it.
A $300,000 grant for a UW-Madison program will bring college courses to state prisons, allowing inmates to earn actual credit. Jamie Perez tells us more about the program.
Kevin Mullen is used to teaching in a non-traditional format, but a specific course stands out.
This was the first UW-Madison class to be taught in a prison, credit-bearing, in a prison for over 100 years when I taught that class in 2019.
2 years ago, he brought UW-Madison's Odyssey Beyond Bars program to the Oak Hill Correctional Institution in Oregon, teaching 15 inmates a college-level English course.
The majority of people who are currently in prison will be coming out of prison. And if we are shutting down their options and shutting down their possibilities when they're released, there's a very good likelihood that they could end up back in prison.
Fast forward to today, and Mullen is hoping that non-traditional program becomes much more routine, thanks to a $300,000 grant to teach 3 4-credit courses in 3 Wisconsin prisons starting this spring.
You know, as somebody who's in the classroom, I've seen personally how much it changes students' views on themselves, on the world around them, and also what they can do going forward.
Hoping to provide a path forward for those who otherwise may not have seen one on their own.
Bureau of Justice Statistics said that it's after taking education classes, incarcerated individuals are 43% less likely to do another crime, recidivize, and come back into prison.
Mullen knows this firsthand. Several of his students who were recently released are now full-time students at local colleges.
The expansion of thought and the expansion of thinking through how you fit in the world around you. And the more you can feel connected to ideas and to education, I think the more anchored you are as you are released into the community, you have more hope towards a future.
The courses don't cost students anything, clearing a major hurdle for some who never had the opportunity to take a college course. With the expansion of this program over the next several years, more inmates can have a fighting chance of standing out when they get out, knowing their voices are heard.
We can show that there are ways forward, that they don't have to kind of repeat past mistakes, that they can pursue educational and professional and personal goals, and that there's support and an audience for that. I think that people will be able to find their place in society as they're released into it.
For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
Odyssey Beyond Bars staff members are still figuring out which prisons they'll teach those courses in. They're looking at prisons close to UW campuses so they can find the staff willing and available to help teach.